My vision is the only way that we can make our athletic department as strong as possible is we have to have one unilateral goal, and it has to start with us and go all the way down to the middle school and all the way down to the youth league. And we have to bring everybody together. There's always been a little bit of separation and division when it's come to that. Okay, so one of the first things that I did was get on the phone with Coach Thompson and start working to bridge that gap. Okay, you're going to start. He is all on board as far as getting the middle school coaches, and they're here now, the middle school parents involved, and the DAC, and help this. And we want to start having to hold this meeting in the gym because it gets so big that the library can no longer hold it. Okay, and parents, you all are an integral part of this. Okay, we need you to be out talking to your friends and recruiting other people to come be a part of this group. Okay, and one thing that we've already discussed tonight as a board is this is going to branch out, and it's going to encompass all sports at the high school. But the board made a commitment tonight to try to expand that umbrella and not only include football at the middle school, but we're working to include all sports at the middle school under this same umbrella. Okay, again, that's not going to necessarily happen overnight, but that's the vision that we're working towards. Folks, we're all in this together. We all share athletes. You know, we're not a school that can have specialized athletes. We have boys and girls that play multiple sports from the time they're in the middle school and the high school. Well, we have to provide the support for system for them in order for them to be successful. And it starts when they're at the younger level. Okay, that's kind of our minor league system down there. And we have to invest in them. Okay, and then we as high school coaches have to invest in even down to the city leagues. Okay, because we're going to get a return on investment later on. So the more that we invest now, the greater our return on investment will be in the end. Okay, because look, I'm not here. I'm not a flash in the pan. I'm not going to be here and gone tomorrow. Okay, I'm going to be here. All right, there's not another job in America that I want. This is the job that I wanted, and I'm so very happy to be here. And I'm so very thankful that you all are here. And I just can't wait to get started. I told our kids before Friday night, I'm an emotional guy, all right? So I was standing there before we ran out at Mountain Brook. By the way, I wanted to let you know we pulled off a 5.5 hour trip. Y'all, that was a humongous feat, okay? We had a 95 plus group of people that we took 5.5 hours. The DAC worked tirelessly. We've only been able to plan this for 3 weeks leading into it. Okay, so the logistics behind taking 95 people from the beach to Birmingham, that was a tremendous task. And with these folks sitting right here at this table, we were able to pull that off, and it was phenomenal. Okay, and I just want y'all to know that when we stopped, and our kids were great the whole time, but we stopped and ate. Myself and the other coaches were stopped by just about everybody in the restaurant, and they talked about how great our kids looked, because we were in our game day shirts, we were all in khakis, we looked like a daggone team, and they talked about how absolutely amazed they were at how our kids acted. And the people from the restaurant itself just went on and on. Y'all don't understand, when we have groups come in here, it looks like a tornado's gone off when they leave. Y'all's kids have been phenomenal. Okay? And so then we go to Mountain Brook. And, you know, I'm not a moral victory guy. All right, you're not going to ever convince me that a moral victory is a good thing. Okay, so I'm not happy that we lost the game. I'm never going to be happy that we lose. Okay, I think that's one thing that we got to kind of change with some of the mentality of some of our kids is, oh, well, we played good. We kind of hung around. We were in the game, and oh, well, we lost. No, that's crap. We lost the game. Okay, but I was so very, very proud of them for how they played. Yes. I cannot explain to you how proud that they made me, this staff, how well they represented the community, the school, you as parents. It was phenomenal. Okay? We took these kids on a 5.5 hour trip. We competed against a 7A school that's been a very good program for a long period of time. And dadgummit, I tell you, at halftime, their pants were scared off of them. Yes, they are. We're right there. You know, we are right there with an opportunity. Really should have been 35 and a half. We missed 2 opportunities in the first half to score. Okay? And We got to overcome some of our mental issues of, well, we kind of relaxed for about a 6-minute period in the third quarter. That's where it all boiled down to, okay? And we're pounding into our kids, hey, we got to play for 4 quarters, and then we got to play for 12 daggum overtimes, and that's what it takes. We got to compete from beginning to the end. All right, but y'all, that's not something that you can just turn on a dime, okay? That's going to take some time, but everybody in this room should be extremely proud of our kids and the way they perform, okay? And I, the coach afterwards, and I'm going to be honest with you, I hate this stuff. Okay? I really do. But it does feel good, though. The guy goes over and says, man, I tell you what, I'm glad you only been there 3 weeks. If you'd been there since February, y'all have kicked our tail. Okay? I don't like hearing that. I don't want somebody feeling like they got to console me, but you know what? He was dang right. Man, I'm just excited about the direction that we're going. I'm excited about the overall excitement that's in the program right now. I mean, y'all, I'm telling you, our kids, even after a loss, our kids they're fired up, man. They feel good about themselves. Okay, we're fixing to go out here Friday night. We're fixing to steal one from Baldwin County. Yes. Okay, that's what's fixing to happen. Yes. Okay, and we're going to get this thing really rolling. Yeah, you talking about a shot in the arm? You talking about a shot in the arm? You talking about a really boost these kids up? We're finna steal one at home in front of the most raucous crowd that's ever been at Gulf Shores. And it's going to start at 4 o'clock while y'all start cooking. And it's going to continue till 9:30 when the game's over with. And we're going to continue the rest of the night if we have to, diggum. Okay? And that's how I want this to be. I want this to be a place that people don't want to come play anymore. I can't stand it when folks go, we're going to sign Gulf Shores up to be the homecoming queen. That irritates the stew out of me. All right? We're in the process of making that change. We're going to turn this thing around where they're gumming. Who we going to sign? We can't sign them anymore for homecoming. Okay? But it's going to take everybody in this room. It's going to take doubling the number of people in this room and then tripling the number of people in this room, because you can't do this without support. It just don't happen. Okay? And we got to all be in it together. That's why I'm so excited that for now we're not going to have a tailgate over here and another group over here and another group over here. But we're going to all be together. Okay? That's just one of the small steps that's got to happen before the whole thing takes off and goes where everybody wants it to be. Okay? Everybody wants to be proud of your athletic department. I don't care if you got boys, you got girls, what sport they play. Okay? This is the vision for the athletic department as a whole. Okay? We should be competing in every single sport. There's no reason why we aren't. Okay? And so that's where we're headed. All right? And I appreciate y'all, every one of you. And hey, I'm just excited. And see y'all Friday night.
Don't know how you top that.
How do you follow up that?